That's the hum of Saddleback leather workers handcrafting the highest quality leather bags. The company's slogan promises they'll fight over it when you're dead.
My idea was after my funeral, that people would be like, I get it. No, I get it. No, I get it.
With that company motto, it's not a complete surprise the CEO has a leather coffin in his Texas office.
I wanted something that lasts forever. I figure if God were to have a leather bag business, then he would make them high-quality leather bags.
For the full story behind Saddleback, we traveled to Leon, Guanajuato, Mexico. It's home to nearly 2 million people, and only about 8,000 are Christians. Mexico is also where Dave Munson saw his very first bag created. It's a home away from home for him, his wife Suzette, and their children.
So I was a missionary teaching English down in here in Mexico, and I had this idea of this bag I wanted in my head. I thought like Indiana Jones would carry, something like that. So I started looking around for it, couldn't find it, but I found a guy making bags. And so I sketched it out for him. I said, hey, can you make this for me? No zippers, nothing breakable. I just want this chunk of leather. So he did. And I got this bag, and everywhere I went, when I got back from a year of teaching English, everywhere I went, people were asking me, where can I get a bag like that? And people tapped me on the shoulder and coming out of their offices and crossing the street, where can I find a bag like this? So I moved back down to Mexico for just a little bit to get some more bags made, brought them back up, sold them out of the back of my old Land Cruiser. And I had my dog sitting on the tailgate, my old black lab, Blue, and I hung them on the rack and had a sign in the window that said, real cool leather bags for sale.
What began with just one bag now includes all of this. This is Old Mexico Manufacturing, the company that produces Saddleback leather and employs more than 200 people. But this is not your ordinary factory.
With 8 years on the job, this designer says meeting and working with the Munsons changed her life.
They knew me when I got here, and the person that was there and the person that I am today, it's quite different. Maybe I have more peace, perhaps.
Is your faith stronger?
Yes, for sure.
This began with your vision for a bag and having someone create it. So does it still pretty much work that way? You come in here with a vision and these people make it happen?
Yeah, I'll sketch it out.
Dave also has a vision to help his employees, paying them a competitive wage, providing childcare for them on site, lunch on site as well, and allowing churches to use the cafeteria for Bible study and services.
The heart has always been for people, and I was doing full-time ministry up until right before we met. And because I wanted to reach people, I wanted to let them know about what God has done in me, and I want them to have the same thing. So it's just kind of natural.
I'm the youngest of 10, and my parents always had the down and outers in our home. I would come home and there'd be someone that I'd never seen before, and they were invited to dinner. And I grew up that way. I thought that was quite normal. But it's amazing because I feel like God has given us a large platform to be able to do it on a broader scale, and it really is incredibly fulfilling for us.
I call it my church sometimes on accident. So I feel like these are my people, and God's put me in charge there, and we really care for them.
And we walk through some really tough times with these families, you know, and so I got to go into their homes. I visited their homes. We took some supplies and things that we knew that they were going to need during these difficult times. But so it's fresh. It's very fresh still for me because, you know, reuniting with these families yesterday and talking to them and asking them how are things going, and one of them telling me my son is doing great and he's in the daycare now and my wife has a job here now. Thank you so much for the prayers. And you know, him getting emotional too and just saying things are so different and we can't thank God enough, we can't thank you guys enough. So we're involved in these people's lives. It's not just a job.
So we thought, you know what, if we really want to reach these people, we'll show them how much we love their children. So the place where I was teaching English back in the day, in 1999, I called them up and I said, hey, talked to the director, I said, if we funded it, would you start a Centro Noé here in León and for the older kids of our employees and teach them English? Completely changes their life.
The school is a Munson family affair, with one of their 14 adopted sons from Rwanda working as a teacher.
Now I can surely say that God really heard our prayers.
Is this the life you envisioned for yourselves?
Absolutely not.
I think it far exceeds what we had envisioned, for sure. Absolutely. I mean, I knew when I met him that we would be doing ministry. That was a no-brainer, but certainly didn't know it was going to be to this magnitude. We did not know that.
Call it exceedingly abundantly above all the Munsons could have ever asked or imagined. Ephraim Graham, CBN News, León, Mexico.